Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back. All right, I can't call this anything but messages. Um, right, because I just asked Spirit what they wanted to do. They picked the decks, and this is what they wanted to say, and this is how we're gonna do this. But before we jump into that, can I just say how that last video, the Divine Masculine video, I hope y'all can appreciate. It took 11 hours for that fucking video to upload. Real talk. Now, I did something I had never done before, which I use more data than I have ever used in any month ever. And so I understood why they slowed me down. Now then I have an unlimited plan like everybody, right? Everybody. And my company really does mean that shit. Except for when you get close to 150 fucking gigs of data in a cycle. Yeah, they get a little upset. That is no exaggeration. I took a screenshot and I posted that shit. And I was, yeah, I mean, it was like literally 147.2 gigs of data that I used this last cycle. Like, not even just making videos, like I was doing shit, like dang. But it took 11 hours for it to upload. And then I said, "Ooh, I'm near Wi-Fi. Let me get on Wi-Fi," not thinking it was going to mess up the upload. And sure enough, I got on Wi-Fi and it restarts the upload, right? But luckily, the Wi-Fi was faster than my data at the time. And so now, life's good again. And so this shouldn't take but a moment, really, to upload when I'm done. Oh, all right, y'all. So how y'all doing with this retrograde? Like, we still got 5 planets in retrograde. Yeah, 5. 5. Yep. But I will say this one is particularly affecting my electronics. Y'all ever have your fingerprint scanner just stop working and then the actual option within settings just vanish? Now that's a real thing. That happens. I had to look that shit up. And I keep feeling it that they're trying to force an upgrade. Like, they're like, nah, you done had this too long. But it really hasn't been that long. It's been over a year. But so what? That's not a long time. I guess for tech, it's a dinosaur. But anyway, I digress. So we're using the Starman and we're using the Wonderland Tarot. We have the Ten of Cups and the Strength card out this John, yo. The Ten of Cups and the Strength card out here. First line, right? We got the Six of Pentacles, we got the Three of Swords, and the Judgment card. We got, for the second line, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Star card. Yep. Third line, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Yo. Whew. And for the second spread, and it is a full spread, the Empress showed herself, right? And so I was like, okay, fine, we're going to start that way. So we drew the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. The Empress for your first line, the Fool, and the King of Wands. We also, for the second line, we have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups. The third line, we have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Wands. It's a lot going on. In the bottom of the decks, respectively, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Let me see. I feel like I just said 9 3 times. No, I said 6 twice, 9 twice, 10 twice. Oh, well, yeah, if I look at all three, both spreads, I got 9, 9. Bottom of the deck, 9. 10, 10. 8, 8. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, I have the equivalent of a Ten of Cups out here twice. I did say Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, back to back. Anyway. And then look, Ace of Cups back out another spread. I can't promise they go together, but we'll see. All right. Oh, oh, they're giving you strength, y'all. Oh, 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 Sheila, let me love you to the break of dawn. Oh, Sheila. Maybe that's one of y'all names. I don't know. Yeah. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy. Seven of Wands. You got people watching. Big time. Interesting. Anyway, right? Anyway. This, I love this. Like I said, this is messages, right? All right. So they're giving you strength, okay? Like your ultimate happiness, right? This loving energy. They're giving you like a double dose of strength right now. The Holy Family. Like, yo, they done sent a bunch of shit. Like, let's just say they done activated some spirit friends to help you out. Yep. Interesting. Oh, there's an outpouring of love being sent from the Holy Mother herself. Never noticed this. Look. See the heart there over her head. See the heart. See. So the Holy Mother herself is pouring out her love. The sacred feminine, the divine feminine herself. We all have our own representation of her energy within us, but I am talking about the holy her herself. You know what I mean? Like the original pronoun. Wow. What a blessing. Wow. I'm just going to say thank you for all of us. Wow. And it's because you've uplifted her in your life. There's been an elevation of her. Wow, that's so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the Holy Child, our Lord and Savior Jesus, He, right now, is clearing some major blockages for you. Like, it's so funny. I reminded someone today that today's Thursday. It's Thursday. And the hammer drops on Thursday because it's Thursday. And in my area, we've been inundated with a lot of thunderstorms today, which is very appropriate. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, the hammer. And so I feel like our Lord and Savior, in His own way, is invoking some of that hammer energy and clearing some major blockages in our lives. And I say us as people on these journeys, you know, the spiritual journey. And in knowledge of the spiritual journey. We're all on our spiritual journeys, you know what I mean? But for those who have actual knowledge of it, all I can say is thank you. And it's so funny. It's like I'm looking at the Holy Father and he looks so pleased. Like, he just looks pleased. Like he's looks like he's about to have to get up to do something, but not quite. You know, he's pleased. So far is what it looks like. You know. Wow. The types of awakenings that have taken place between the twins, right? They're very different in how they're experienced. Even you would be amazed that there are children on the planet who are going through and who have come through incarnate in like in awakening status because of all the pole shifts and the energy shifts and the portals we keep going through. And so it's experienced very differently. Whereas we have on the planet, right, in a very earthly sense, we have the feminine, and what she has had to do is purge like all the toxic waste from the sacred womb space. Seriously, this is a real thing. Sacred womb healing, it's a real thing. You should check it out. It's very helpful. And so the awakening for the divine feminine in an earthly sense has had this literally start from the ground up. You see how here she's seated, like legs folded. And so she's made contact with the mother, with Mother Earth, in this case, Gaia. She's made contact. And so in that contact begins a type of purging and healing, catharsis. And all that toxic energy that has accumulated here has to be shed. And so then it begins the process. It's like a simultaneous chakra activation, right? So it's like you have solar plexus and you have, first contact is root. Then you have the womb healing, which is sacral, right? Then you have solar plexus. People don't talk about like kidney and all those other chakras and meridians, but they should, because what this is illustrating is that the other type of purging that has taken place is more like a liver sort of purging, where there's been a detoxing of things that kept the system stagnant and from working harmoniously. And then on the other side, you have stomach, where you have the intuition coming back online, being able to trust one's inner self, that inner knowing. So these two chakras activate simultaneously, and people tend to think that is the solar plexus energy. It is not. It's different and it's very intense. Like if you experience them coming on at the same time, you be like, oh, my soul. And it is intense. And I actually at one point in time mislabeled that energy. But as I've grown and gone through different stages, I've come to realize that that's what that is. That is the return of liver to its homeostasis, and that is the return of stomach to its homeostasis, and the neurons firing properly, and the bile producing properly in the liver and whatnot. And for the feminine, then she experiences what we call solar plexus energy. But that energy, that chakra coming online, connects you to source. It begins the activation of the higher chakras. It begins that process of removing and keeping at bay all of this lower stuff that can be very unhealthy and unstabilizing, or destabilizing rather. And after you have this, right, the solar plexus energy creeps its way up into heart space. But heart space is interesting because there's actually upper and lower heart. And so the blockages and the openings have to be cleared in both pathways. And so for me, lower heart space was about self-preservation and self-worth and the capacity to love oneself in a very deep, nurturing way. And so that's what I found through opening lower heart space. And then when I finally got to heart space itself, heart space is tough because it for me personally, it's a blockage that tends to come back. And I know why. I've looked at my chart and all of that. So for me, it takes constant work to keep, not because I don't care, I actually care too much. But I get desensitized at the same time. It's complicated being people. You know, it's complicated being me. And so for me, there's this, like, just like you see here, this delicate balance between lower heart space and heart space, where they're both equally important, not one before the other, in this literal depiction here. And then you have the opening of the throat chakra. You begin to speak your truth. You begin to live in your truth. You stop holding back what you should say to people and how you actually feel about things. Because once the heart spaces are open, it's impossible not to share how you feel. You cannot stomach it anymore, quite literally. And after that, you have third eye come online, where you start to see shit very, 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 very differently. And when I say, I don't literally mean see shit, I mean it's a perspective. For most people, their gifts and talents come online once you get to that space. And then the mother of all chakra openings is crown, where you start getting downloads just rapidly and being able to absorb the knowledge rapidly. I mean, look, there's other higher and lower chakras than the ones I've mentioned, but I ain't gonna get into all that. My point is, once you go through these awakenings, this is what it's like for the feminine, right? And for the masculine, holy shit, it's such a vast difference of the energies they feel. Because unlike the feminine, who spent her life indulging in most of her emotions, controlled, but indulging, the masculine has spent a lifetime keeping those feelings at bay, following, in some instances, some very debased instincts and energies, but true emotional connectivity was cut off. And so when they go through their awakening, it really feels like something is drastically wrong. For most of the masculines, you have, let me see, what is this? This looks like 4 chakras coming online simultaneously. I kid you not. And it's only because the masculine plays with the notion of the awakening. He won't ground himself long enough for this to be a more genteel process for them. Overwhelmingly is what I'm saying here. And so because they have this 1 foot in, 1 foot out sort of attitude and energy about it, what happens to them is a godsmack. Their awakening is much more turbulent and much more difficult. It literally is like you won't ground, you won't settle into this notion of this journey. So what happens for them is both liver, stomach, solar plexus comes online at the same time. Bam. They all come online at the same time. They feel like they're losing their fucking minds. And then what happens is both lower and upper heart space activates. And from what I'm seeing, many of the masculines get stuck right there. And the throat chakra energy continues to stay blocked. They are unable to speak their truth because they are so overwhelmed with what is happening to them in an internal sense. They can not yet articulate it because they've refused to ground in this energy. And the children that come through, they come through like Shazam. They come through with so much inner knowing and confidence in what they know and what they feel. These kids come in with solar plexus fully activated. They are grounded because they just came through. They are grounded because of the nurturing motherly energy that guards them, and even the paternal energy, the fatherly energy that is there, even if at some points it may seem unstable, but it is still there, a defensive position around the child. So these children that come in already going through the awakening, they just know what they know and they cannot be shaken. This is why we're so wowed by this new generation. All right, now that I've explained how the awakening works for all of us, from my perspective, yeah, yeah. But my point is, right, the abundance of the divine pours out on all of these people in its own way. But right now, what I really see is the Holy Mother herself is giving a lot of, it looks like a double helping of strength to overcome some bullshit. Now, we fast approach Leo season. We do, we do, we do. It's like she heard your plea, right? See the serpent there? She's hooked it. She heard your plea, your roar, your lamentation. And now she's sending you some extra energy. Look how that lion glows. To fight this good fight. Look, she came dressed to the nines too, didn't she? Holy Mother is there. She heard you. Fear not. Fear not. It's funny, right? Y'all know the Rainbow Bridge is a reference for like the realm between heaven and earth and purgatory and all that shit, right? Look, you see that, right? You see that, right? Now, I hope it don't come to that, but she done gave you the strength to deal with that, if so need be. Not hers. Yeah. So if you feeling a little extra frisky, a little extra defensive, a little just extra type shit right now, that's why. And just say thank you that she's with you, powering you up like this. Because apparently we need it. The collective, we need this. We needed her power. We needed her energy. So just say thank you. Yeah, because they giving you everything right now. They are truly showering so much on all of us. But for those of y'all who this is resonating with and will resonate with, you'll know who you are. But you know you've been under some attack. And she's here to deflect that shit big time. Don't even worry about it. Look, somebody think you got your nose so far to the heavens, you're not watching your six. You watching. You watching. You got somebody. Look at this shit. This is funny to me. I just see so much protection. I do. I see the ancestors got your back. Your spirit guides got your back. The earth has your back. I mean, this is crazy. It's like somebody tried to hurt you, right? It's like somebody tried to cause imbalance here is what I see. Yeah. It's funny, right? Because there's another cat here, right? It's a tiger in this. It's funny because here it feels like somebody is trying to distract you with what they got, right? So in the background, they can get what you got. Because in reality, this motherfucker live in a tent or a mobile home, some shit like that. Shit, ain't a TP an ancient mobile home? Mm-hmm. All right, look. I don't know who this is for, but it's the double wagon or the double wheel trailer park or mobile home park. Yeah, that this is for you. Yeah, looks like you got yourself a con artist. I mean, this can definitely be for more than just you, but what I'm saying is that there's something specific in here for you. It's funny, right? Because I'm looking at this scenario here, right? You see this shadowy figure, and you see this motherfucker right here, right? See how they sat the fuck down? It's like, and it's funny, right? Because the stars out here, right? Star. Where did I just see the Dex star? I just. No. Hold on. Where'd it go? Alright. You ever see something that disappear on you? I hate that. It's been happening a lot today. Damn it. Where'd it go? Anyway. You see? Here. See this, the light coming through? Oh, I see it. It's on his head. Same position. Alright. You see this? It's like they finally got the fucking hint. They finally got the hint to stop what they were up to. Like, for real. Stop it. They finally got the hint. Like, they got a download or some shit. See this question? This question mark? Like, they've been trying for a minute to get at you. Dinero, dinero, dinero. And they couldn't figure it out. And see, look, you see the feather? See the mask? See the bird? See the heart behind this image here? It's supposed to be like wings. And look, you see this motherfucker down there? See? I told y'all from the beginning, right? Both the divine feminine and masculine and the divine children, they all have their own form of abundance and protection, right? Stop it. Don't. No Fifi. Right. And so you have a, let's just say we have a divine feminine and divine masculine, right? And let's just say this divine masculine, for whatever reason, wants to get back at his divine feminine, right? This is Three of Swords and all, right? Let's just say somebody got their feelings hurt. Let's just say somebody was out for revenge, vengeance, whatever you want to call it. Let's just say that every time this motherfucker tried to do something, their plans got foiled. To the point they start questioning shit. They like, but I got ancestors too. I'm supposed to be divinely protected too. But all I'm getting is sadness and blue and depression and all. Like the shit they doing ain't amounting to nothing, right? Because they heart not in the right space, right? And then they looking at this person up there and they like, but they hurt me type shit, right? Maybe not. I don't know the situation. But what this person is finally realizing, see how large this person is? That this person, no matter what they perceive they have done to them, what they have to accomplish, what they are doing, see how big the heart is? It comes from such a different space. See the mask and the feather. This person's spiritual path is so destined. Let's say that. So prominent. See, like they will only end up hurting themselves. Anything they do that they try to strike out against this person, it will only end in them getting hurt. See judgment. See the ricochet. See how it just goes back. Like, see this person. See the weapon. Like, yo, bruh, there's a skeleton and it looks like a weapon of mass destruction, but none of that has any effect. Do you see this? You see on their head there's a star? See all the gear and all of that? See how they just ooze? See that pink energy? They just ooze this love, this high vibrational energy. This is why you can't affect them. Because they love purely. They love on this level. So, what you end up with is a ricochet or a karmic bullet. See the Eight of Wands? This shit funny. That's exactly what this is. You have someone. I mean, look, this could be communication, but I don't see that. I see this is like, see the Trojan horse back there? No, you got somebody coming at you. Like legit coming at you. And all that's happening is major deflection. Major deflection. Like, nothing's gonna dash against your foot. See, you got shields. This is so much divine protection. Look at this. Didn't I tell you the Holy Mother? She's not playing. She's here to fight for you. Because you have elevated her. Because you love her. Because you have given your heart to her. You honor her. Holy crap. I feel for the person that's doing this. I do. It's one of them Jesus moments where you be like, forgive them. They don't even know what they doing. If you knew what... Ooh. But like I said, somebody got a clue. Somebody got a clue. But somebody get it. It's funny because those are pink hands, right? So maybe someone was lovingly jousted. We'll say that. Maybe in some way, shape, or form, the love reached. Because look, you see how there's a pink hand on a sword, behind a sword? Some loving words were used. And so maybe that put a stop to things. But it don't matter. This person still has to pay a karmic debt for what they've done. And here's what's going to happen. The Holy Mother. Look at this. Didn't I tell you? See that cat? See that cat? They not playing. This feminine energy, I'm surprised I don't see the chariot, is about to be lifted out of this. And I do mean lifted out of this. Somehow, some way. Look, this shit's like almost like a helicopter. I kid you not. Mm. Yeah, you about to be out. But it's interesting because whatever this is going to really stabilize you. It's going to ground you, and you're going to be able to put down real roots. I mean, real roots. Like, roots that's going to run generations. At least 3 generations are going to be able to benefit from this. There's a hell of a storm coming to do it. Because look, on the real, you could be happier. You need to be on your own. See the lizard, the iguana? Maybe you move into some place where there's iguanas. I don't know. But the iguanas have an amazing ability to drop their tail and keep it moving and grow a new one. And so whatever this is going to keep you in a position of autonomy. You're going to be independent. You need to be independent. Because honestly, that's what's divinely meant for you. Success and independence. Like, you got too much work to be doing. You understand? You got like divine work to be doing. This is what this is. I said the Ten of Cups came out twice. You see? See all this sacred geometry in these cups? Your love is like so, what they say, you so heavenly bound, you know earthly good. I was getting Enoch. I was like, somebody about to be gone. I hope nobody get abducted. I'm sorry, that shit not funny. That would freak some of my family all the way out. But this is a way of peace. In this cup, all this sacred geometry, this is all for you too. But the cup she holds is the path of peace. It's like right next to her, there are 2 cups. And out of it spills the golden mean, the Fibonacci sequence. The secrets to all that is beautiful in the world, in the cosmos, in the universe. And in that knowledge is the knowledge of the interconnectedness of the all, the sum total of the all. Not one without the other, the total with the sum, all of it. And more importantly, vibration, sound, and how powerful and strong reverberation is through the universe. And again, the interconnectedness of the all. Yeah. Mama said she got you and you gonna be good on your own. On your own. Sorry. Uh uh that's what I see, y'all. That's really what I see. And the reason why is you gotta be on your own because it's funny. This person ain't ready. This ain't the person for you. I just want to make sure because I don't even make sure. Hold on. Holy Mother, Most Divine Mother, this is your presence I feel here. Yes. Thank you. Whew. This is the Divine Feminine's reading, correct? No. Divine. Poor question. All right, fine. Both the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are present in this reading, correct? Yes. All right. Cool. It's a Divine Masculine that's working against this Divine Feminine, correct? Yes. Okay. Yeah, Mama said you gotta go. You can't be with him. He ain't ready. He's still not ready. And that's a shame. It really is. Alright, let's move over. Let me put my charger on. I know it's gotta be getting, yep. Okay. Alright. Reiterate the cards over here. We have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Fool, the King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Now here's the thing, there are no accidents. So even though I misspoke and said Knight instead of King, like I said, this supposedly high vibrational energy, they're not there yet. They're not. Either way, right? The Empress is out here in this spread. And we still just have a king. Where's the emperor? And we have like the king of wands of all of that. Like, yeah, they for action, but they can be for the wrong sort of action too. Now let's see what's going on over here. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Somebody like to work a lot, huh? Or no, not even likes to work. Great satisfaction in a day's hard work or perfection of one's craft. Confident. Get a lot of confidence in the Six of Wands. I also see this shining. So someone's shining at work. They are standing out at work. Their attention to detail, their focus, their concentration, even the way they keep themselves up. This is gaining a lot of attention. Keep it up. But I'm looking at the upper part right now. Excuse me. Full suit of armor. Always battle ready. Confident in their own personal victory. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. I also get guardian angel here. For as many people as you have that are for your highest good, you got a couple skeptics in the background. You do. One skeptic, one how do you say this? Like he like a hater, but he a fan, but he a hater, but he a fan. I call him Pokemon. Interesting. Yeah, baby. Whatever you doing, keep doing it. Rocking it. Straight up. And as I'm looking at this, how his see how the wine? See how this wine looks like a Y? Like a tuning fork. Follow your intuition. You know what I mean? Like, you know what makes you happy, what brings you success. Listen to that. That inner knowing, that yearning. I get yearning from that Y. Mm-hmm. 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 This is interesting. I scanned the cards and I was like, I just looked at them as a whole. And I'm like, currently, somebody's feeling a little unsettled. You know, maybe between two worlds. It's like the past of not having enough and the presence of absolute abundance, right? And it's like there's a lot of encouragement from the higher realms for you to jump in with both feet to this new realm. Like put that shoe on and jump in with both feet. Listen to your higher self and jump in and take some major action. Like major action. Like believe in yourself. Believe in yourself action. Like you gonna be fine. Look how robust the King of Wands is. He's still agile, but look how robust they are. Them duds, them custom duds. Look at that chair. Look how plush it is. They're encouraging you to jump in with both feet. Because it's like, this is what you love to do anyway. Like, there's a chance. You know, it's like fantasy made reality. Like, there's for you to follow what you love, and you can be super successful in doing that. But it requires you to put down these heavy burdens. Like, that's a lot you got going on there. Somebody's tired. Even some aches in the shoulder, right shoulder, clavicle area. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. You'll be happier for it. You really will. You really will. If you just, whatever you're doing currently that has you feeling this exhausted, and it is exhausted, you'll be happier for it. There's no need to actually fight your calling. See the bird? This is your calling. Like, you're literally fighting a path, you know. There's calmer waters ahead, but you're resisting this. There's no need. Like, your higher self is really like, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. You're gonna be happy you did. Just, yeah. Mm-hmm. This got you stressed out. Damn, you ain't telling nobody. Holy shit. Look at this. Nine of Swords. High Priestess. Two of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Like, you can't sleep. You up. You already know. But you ain't telling nobody you know. And you resisting this offer of love anyway. Because you know it's fleeting. And it's like you watching and you on the lookout for your true Ten of Cups any fucking way. Because you know this shit, you know somebody got options and you know they lying about it. And you know, like, they going, what is this? They gonna move on it real soon. And look, gonna have you calling out for strength and shit because of what? What they what? Because what they talking about, they want to be in a relate. Look, see this? See three roads? What? Three people? Get the fuck out of here! They gonna look. They gonna try to fucking juggle you. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Look, this motherfucker trying to trick you with some dick. And that shit ain't gonna end well because you already waiting. Look, look at this shit. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. I can't. Look, what you waiting on? You waiting on this motherfucker to what? Party it up? Mm. No. Let's stop making sense. Hold on. Shit. It ain't going that long. Cause you waiting on real wish fulfillment and a genuine offer of love. Where they are. Like, nah, man. They trying to juggle. Keep you in the dark about a relationship. They trying to move on. No, I know what I saw. But either way, look, you stressed about this shit. You ain't telling nobody you stressed about this shit. That's wild. But you all up in your head because you know this shit ain't right. Two of Swords goes there. And you fighting this shit. Why? Let's see. Why are you fighting this? Why is this Empress? Obsessed. That's exactly what I got. Why? Because she don't see it? Look at this shit. You don't see it because you distracted. You looking the other way. Why this person sending this is secret communication right here. That's what that looked like to me. Like, nah, not even secret communication. There's hints. It's like there's clues or something. Like this person's leaving a trail. They're leaving clues. Like, they leaving clues to the truth. It's okay. All the pieces about to fit real soon. You see here? Let me put these down. You see here? See how you got 1, 2, 3 in the shadow? And that one's coming in? Yeah, all this about to make sense. All the pieces about to fit together real soon. Real fucking soon. If they don't already. Look. Some secretive shit. Yeah, some shit. That's okay. The full moon's coming. And I said that in another video that if there was some fuckery going down, it would be revealed before the full moon. Or was it the new moon? I forget, but it was something like that. It had something to do with the moon. Hold on, look. Yeah, it was the full moon. Alright, so the lunar eclipse is on the 16th. The full moon. So by the full moon, don't worry. That's a couple more days, y'all. A couple more days. We're going to ride this fucking wave. And we're going to figure this out. No, hold on. Let's see. What can you tell us about what will be revealed by the lunar eclipse? Mind games and betrayal. But like I said, y'all don't worry. People will get theirs. But this is why you shouldn't fight this. If your intuition's popping like, nah, this ain't right, this ain't right, this ain't right, then listen. Because on the real, there's a reason why you holding back anyway. Now, mind you, it's funny, right? Because in this deck, the Hangman and the Devil both have this weird clock. The difference is there's I think it's the March here with a in the Devil card. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, because something ain't quite clean in the, you know. How Lulu say something ain't quite clean in the buttermilk? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But look, don't worry. Like I said, by this full moon, this lunar eclipse, you're going to be moving on any fucking way. And look, they're going to try to hold on. They really are. You can expect some fucking resistance. that day. Yep, you can expect some resistance that day. But all shall be revealed. Yes, it will be. Alright, y'all. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram at BusyBeeDigital, or you can email me to book your personal reading at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. Alright, guys. Light and love. Bye.